Police are investigating a serious crash at Wild Horse Plains near Dublin. A car crashed on the Port Wakefield Highway at around 2 p.m. yesterday, with the driver critically injured. The 42-year-old was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries, while the passengers escaped with minor injuries. It comes as wild winds wreaked havoc across the state yesterday, with visibility on the Port Wakefield Highway at one point affected by a dust storm. Meanwhile, a major blaze has ripped through a piggery in Dublin, killing an unknown number of livestock. 2 sheds housing pigs caught fire at Andgar Piggery yesterday morning after hay bales were believed to have spontaneously combusted. Rob McLean from the CFS says authorities were on hand to support landowners.
RSPs today and Thursday are also on site to assist landowners with stock loss. There is currently no dollar value on the state for the stock.
It's unclear how many pigs have been killed in the fire. Health authorities have issued a warning as cases of Q fever, a serious animal-borne disease, are on the rise in SA. 18 cases have been reported so far this year, nearly matching last year's total, with numbers expected to increase through spring and summer. Q fever spreads from animals like sheep, cattle and goats, often through contact with contaminated dust or animal products. Symptoms can be flu-like, fever, cough, nausea, but sometimes lead to a more severe illness. Workers in agriculture, livestock transport, shearing, meat processing and veterinary fields face the highest risk. Experts urge vaccination for anyone aged 15 or over working in these jobs who haven't had Q fever before. And Breast Screen SA's mobile service arrived in Wallaroo today, offering free breast screenings for women over 50. The van has been travelling through the regions over the last few months. The service will be available for Copper Coast residents until December 10. To book your appointment, visit breastscreen.sa.gov.au.
Want more local news first? Head to 5cs.com.au. 5CS. National News Now.
Morning, I'm Phoebe Humphrey. The chair of ASIC has admitted to banking with ANZ despite the regulator slapping the bank with a $240 million fine for widespread misconduct. But Chair Joe Longo made a stunning admission last night on ABC's 7:30.
Would you bank with ANZ?
Actually, I do bank with ANZ.
Any doubts about that? Looking around for a different bank maybe?
Well, that's not appropriate for me this evening to talk about my personal banking arrangements.
I think you just did though.
The bank has agreed to the penalty, but it needs federal court approval. Up to 20 deaths are being investigated as part of an alleged backyard euthanasia operation on the Gold Coast. 3 people have been charged, police arguing victims were taken advantage while vulnerable. And social media giants who don't deactivate accounts of under 16s when Australia's ban for kids comes into effect this December could be fined almost $50 million. It'll be up to the platforms to take reasonable steps to make sure kids stay off them and actively protect underage users.
5CS. Your sport now.
In sport, the NRL has shaken up its prelim finals weekend, deciding to host a grand final qualifier on a Sunday for the first time in almost 20 years. The Broncos will host the Bulldogs or Panthers on September 28th. It's the first time since 2007 that the league has hosted a prelim on a Sunday afternoon. And Christian Petrarca's time at Melbourne seems all but over, with the Demons reportedly keen to explore a trade. Petrarca last year attempted to seek a trade away following an on-field injury, but was swapped by the D's. The club, however, are reportedly keen to explore the option this season. That's the latest news and sport.
5CS takes your local news coverage to the next level with iHeart Spencer Gulf, your weekly wrap of local news first for the Spencer Gulf and surround. 8:40 every Friday morning, an in-depth look at the big stories of the week from the mid-north to the York Peninsula. Find out what's happening and what it means for you. iHeart Spencer Gulf, local news first, on air and on demand via the iHeart Radio app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Tom Benning here, Federal Member for Grey. From the coast to the outback, here's your local weather update.
5CS weather.
Possible showers today. On the waters, westerly winds reaching 25 knots, seas at 2 metres. Sub temps, Clare Valley 15, York Peninsula 18, Port Pirie and Whyalla 20, Woodgust 22, Roxby Downs 23. Wednesday partly cloudy with top temps ranging from 15 in the Clare Valley to 21 in Port Augusta. Thursday sunny, Friday possible showers. 7 in Ardrossan 12.
This is your 5CS Classic Hits Breakfast.
Dakota's with you this morning into the second hour of the show, and we're going to talk a little bit of footy, not the AFL. There's only a couple of games left, 3 games left in fact this season. We've got a handful of games coming up this weekend though, locally. Not in Whyalla though, grand final in Darwin. Dustin will touch on that. We'll look how the other preliminary finals ran across the regions as well, across our league, to find out what are the big chances